Hello, welcome to the Wise Way to Success podcast. I am your host, Robert Wise, and we are on a mission to help you with your mental health. And today I have a very special guest. She's going to help you if you are on the job hunt to find a job. So let's welcome Veronica Pillay. Is that right?
Yes, you said it right? Correctly.
Perfect. So you own a company called gotthejob.ca, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
So could you tell us a little bit about you, what you do?
So I essentially ignite what a person could be by asking the proper questions, and I make sure that their truth comes out, and I help them put together the most amazing CVs to get them on top of resumes, HR's resume piles, and get them a call and offers coming in ASAP.
So it's good to know that we have like an emergency 911 person to help you stand out. So I have clients who they're applying even for college applications, cover letters. A quick question, are cover letters still relevant? Do people read those?
Of course they are, but it depends on when you use them. Not always, so I will merge it with your first page of your CV, so it'll do the job of a cover letter, but also it will also serve as a first interview for the interviewee. I'll make sure I put all the answers that the recruiters are really looking for. You know, what are your top skills? Name 3 of them. You know, what are you best at? What have you developed, or what methodology have you coined over the past 10 years or 5 years of your life that really stand out and represent you? Those are the things that are going to matter. You don't go jump in right away with your first job or your second job or your third job. So I really make sure that it's a good representation of the person applying. Well,
they have really changed since, like, I'll tell you, even my generation of like job applications really have changed the look, what they want to see. Yeah. First of all, I used to staple some pages. I would put some volunteer experience. I would put like 10 points down per job. What are the job seekers? What do their resumes need to look like?
They need to look polished, refined, put together, and organized. Those are the most important points that you need to have come across, but you also have to be yourself and let your personality shine.
Is less more?
Yes, it is a little bit on the new CVs that I'm doing.
That's what it seems like. I remember like putting like 10 of those bullet points. I don't even think they look like that anymore, right?
No, a lot of HR recruiters are just passing. They're not even looking at CVs. It's a boring process to look at CVs. So let's give them an enjoyable experience, and that's really what I bring to the table with each CV that I do. It's an experience. I even take recruiters outside of that page. If somebody has written an amazing article about a great volunteer experience that they've been on, that's how I do it. I'll write a first line, and then I'll put click here, and I'll set up a landing page or anywhere else on the web, and take the recruiter outside of that regular CV process.
It's interesting. I had a guest here on the show that was talking about the psychology of color, and for those who haven't seen that episode, definitely check that out. Yeah. Do you use color in the CV? Do you use it?
I do.
Okay.
I do use colors. And that's how I make it, shine and come across as, very representative of that person instead of having the boring white and, black and white CVs that we normally see.
So you do mix in that color, which is actually really important, because I didn't even realize until doing that interview that everything when it comes to color has symbolism and a meaning behind it. So
absolutely. There are, purple has a specific meaning, blue has a specific meaning, even red, orange, or yellow as well. So I try to play on them when I'm looking at putting together a CV and, directing the eye.
Okay, so is there any color that you stay away from when you make a CV or you see a CV that you're like, oh, this is not a good color, this might not get good attention?
Very good question, Robert. I'm trying.
I'm trying.
I try to make it look as natural as possible, and I don't shy away, but I try to have light colors, pastel colors.
Okay.
Those are the ones I'm going to use the most. But again, I go with whatever the customer wants as well.
Okay. So this is the resume. Now let's talk about the dreaded, scary interview process. I get the call. Your resume worked.
Yeah.
Great job. Okay, now I got the job interview. Okay. Do you help your clients with the interview process?
Yes, I do. I have specific questions. I tell them to plan the interview out before. Make a little presentation, have something to present, have something to share, and why not take charge of the whole interview session altogether? Some of the times they're busy, they're just, they have you scheduled in their day and their agenda, but they're tired of talking. So why don't you do the talking? It's your chance to shine. So shine, and you'll see after that interview, you'll get a call right away.
Amazing.
With a few offers.
So I'd like you to share with what I like to call my wise community, who are watching this and they wanna grow and they wanna learn. What would you suggest to them? Some tips to start the job process in a way that will help them shine.
First of all, before anything, write your non-negotiables on the paper. Structure yourself, plan it out. Write what your goals are. What are you looking for in a job? What kind of work environment you're looking for? What salary you want? What kind of companies reflect and resonate with you that have the similar values as you have? Put all of those expectations on a paper, and then you go on the job hunt.
So what I'm getting from you then, Veronica, which I really find interesting, is a lot of times we just, and I've done this before when I was in the job market before, I would just shoot out to everybody, not even knowing or caring what the job pays or what is my value, but I would just the more the better. So are you telling people get more specific and more detailed in terms of what they're looking for and not just apply to all over the place?
Absolutely, because just like anything in life, whatever you want, you have to be specific, you have to have a vision for it, and you have to put everything in line and in practice in order for you to get there and achieve it. So if you keep applying to any odd, opportunity, yes, that may work for some and people may get calls, but then you'll be stuck. You'll get a salary, but you'll get any salary. You won't get the salary that you're looking for, and you'll get a job, but you'll get just any other job. But so, and I also teach people to take control of their lives and their success, and that's one of the ways to do it.
And I think that we let fear a lot of times run our job searches. So it's kind of I need a job. I'll take any job. And I don't care what job it is, I'll take it. And then I think what happens is we end up settling or, getting discouraged because we're applying for things that are not really what we want, or we're applying for things that we're not qualified for because we just want to shoot out that resume out of fear of I need to get a job because if I don't, I won't know how I'm going to pay my bills, or I'm not going to be able to get things I want. How do you tell job searchers who are discouraged? We are in a pandemic. Some jobs are scarce. Some jobs are very needed. Some jobs are more scarce now. What do you tell them that they tell you, Veronica, it's really hard. I can't get a job. I'm losing hope.
I tell them, first of all, call me.
Call her.
We'll schedule a meeting. That's okay. I've been in that situation many, way back. I understand what it is, and first of all, we'll scale back. We'll look at the different skill sets that the person has, and maybe look and figure out that they have there is an opportunity for them to transfer their skill set to another industry or another career path that now is in need, and structure them in that way. Or I can try to get to the bottom of the fear as well. Maybe they have everything needed, but they're just not vocal about it, and they're not able to be vocal about it. So I really help people coin what they're good at and highlight that, so we can really focus and zoom in and find exactly what they're looking for.
Fantastic. So what would you like to tell, some tips or any last minute strategies that you would like to tell the WISE community to help them on their job search?
I will tell them, first of all, post it on your profile. If you're looking for a job, you want to get hired for something, scream it, shout it out, and tell it to people that you know. They might know someone in their network that may have an opening for you. Get started, trial and error, try different things. If you've been applying, for something specific, be broader in your approach, cast a wider net. And reach out to experts, subject matter experts, because they do have the tools to get you where you want to go. But yeah, and contact me, of course.
Now, Melanie, Veronica, how do they contact you?
They can email me at veronica@gotthejob.ca. They can go to my Facebook page as well, which is Facebook/gotthejob.ca. Or they can go on my website as well, www.gotthejob.ca.
So would you say that, obviously we're in a pandemic, would you say that even though we're in a pandemic, even though times are hard, that if people are feeling discouraged, they should still contact you?
Of course. That's the best time to do it because you don't have to go at it alone. I'm literally the career path partner to people that are looking to find a new job, get out of a toxic environment into a better one. People that are rethinking their career path altogether, that want to look at another venture and journey, and I'll be able to help you structure your CV so that you are presentable to a new employer and don't come off as a rookie, although you have 20 years of experience in another field, but could be very relevant to them as well.
So helpful. I want to thank you so much for taking your time to come here today. This has been a pleasure. I just want to give a reminder to all the viewers out there that if you are struggling with anxiety, stress, depression, fears, you're worried, you don't know what to do, please feel free to reach out to me or any of the Wise Mentors. You can drop me a DM, send me a comment. We are here for you. We are here to help you. I want to wish you all a really safe, wonderful, wise day. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great one.